Right here is the infamous 17th hole at TPC Sawgrass, where Grant Horvat just won the Creator Classic, and I have in my hands the exact Takomo irons that he plays. We're gonna review these clubs for you and give you my honest opinion. How good are these things? They're obviously working for him. And then at the end, I'm gonna hit a shot here in the simulator and see if we can't get closer than Mr. Horvat did, which is not gonna be easy, but with his lucky irons in my hand, let's see what we can do. And no, I'm not an owner of Tacomo at all. They just said, hey, you wanna review some clubs? I said, yes, I do. What do you want? I said, whatever Grant Horvat is using, those are the ones I wanna check out. And go figure, the guy is riding high. He's on cloud 9 in YouTube land, so congratulations. These are the 301 CB, which stands for cavity back. There's cavity back, there's muscle back. You can do a combo set. They retail 4 through pitching wedge, $649. So it's kind of that direct to consumer model. Excellent, I like that. The first thing that stands out to me is how sleek these bad boys look. I mean, they look like a blade. Cavity back just adds a little bit more forgiveness than a standard, let's say, muscle back. The tour players are kind of in that muscle back category. That's your basic blade. And you better hit it sweet every time, and your miss hits are not only gonna be bad, they're gonna hurt a little bit, uncomfortable. We don't want that. We want as much forgiveness as we can get with the look, sound, and feel and playability that we deserve. And that leads us to the cavity back. Anytime I'm testing out an iron, my first thing that I look at is just setup. I do not want to see a thick top line staring back at me on that ball. So that's one thing that is really super important to me. Top line is just the thickness of the top of the face. Thicker for me means clunkier in my mind. I also don't want too giant of a sole down here, because if you have too giant of a sole, it's harder to kind of open the face and move it around. Therefore, your workability options are limited. Great for the higher handicappers, but the lower handicappers, we like a little maneuverability with that club. So I can see why Grant picked these out. I have a 9-iron in my hand right here. I'm gonna give you some numbers, hitting a Pro V1X golf ball. And let's just see what that 9-iron does for performance. Okay, first shot, I just hit it solid. I really like that. 131 carry, for me, that's pretty good. I'm looking at a few numbers here, and these are kind of things you wanna look at as you hit. Our spin numbers at 76.46, that's pretty good. Okay, we can get a little bit better. And our descent angle, the steepness of which that ball comes down. If it's too low, that's not good. The ball's coming in at too shallow of an angle, and you're not gonna get the bite and spin that you're looking for. So you want above 45. Okay, that one fell at about 10 times better. Wow. This is my first time hitting Tacomos. So it's not like I have a vast, library of experience that I'm dealing with. First time I felt them, first time I've swung them, just for you guys. Grant wins, we hit the studio and we roll camera. That time we got a little bit more spin, 78.11, higher descent angle. That ball's coming in steep, and if it's coming in that steep, I don't want too much spin. I want that 7,800 is gonna stop and just kind of kick it back a little bit. I've gotta say, the feel is top shelf already. I've got the KBS Tour Light stiff shaft in here. So we're talking like Grant Horvat quality here. We're bumping it up to a 7-iron now. as we go longer irons, I want to make sure my gapping doesn't dramatically change. Like, okay, 135 carry with a 9 iron. We want about 12 yards of gapping is kind of what I like. So that was a 135 9, and then 57. So 160 carry with my 7 iron here in studio should be what I would expect with this club. Oh, that felt nice. 159 carry. Nice tight draw. That felt good. This felt amazing. 58 spin and a 45.2 descent angle. Those are the things I'm looking at. That descent angle is important for me. That's height. We can adjust that a little bit with different balls, and if we want more spin, we can get a spinnier ball. So you can always do that. But sound, Tacomo, and feel, this is a 10 out of 10. I gotta be honest. I mean, it's a forged club with the cavity back. So they're able to move weight around, get more of a perimeter weighting. That's where that forgiveness comes into play, with that perimeter weighting. And that was really good. That was maybe a dimple off center on the right, 157 carry. So I still got a decent amount of carry and still got the descent angle, everything that we like, same spin rate. I could see why Grant Horvat is playing these. Not just because he's probably getting paid a healthy chunk of change, but the feel is amazing. 5 iron here, Tacomo. Oh, that felt really good. 183 carry, 5 iron, rolling out to 200, roughly. Now these descent angles are going to come in a little bit lower, but it's a 5 iron, right? I don't expect it to stop as fast as a 9. But I like the way it works. Ooh. I don't think I could hit it better. That's so easy to hit. I would not expect that. Now I'm going to try their 4 iron. I don't typically play with a 4 iron. I jump up to a 7 wood, but all because we need to know how easy or difficult is the longest iron I have in Tacomo to hit. And there's a tight draw. The more I hit them, the more I'm impressed with Tacomo. And they look amazing. Sleek design, great feel, impeccable sound. Yeah, I'm not changing that. I was gonna make a change. 192 carry with the 4, and it's rolling out to 211. I'm telling you, I'm not. This is one of the easiest 4 irons I've ever hit. All I would say is the change I would potentially make is just to get my irons a little bit stronger so they go a little bit farther. But after that 4 iron, I'm pretty happy with that. I still might go 5 iron and then 7 wood, so I might just go to 5 iron. But I would go with these CBs for me too. So I would play the same clubs Grant Horvat is playing. Now here we are, the same pin location, 17th hole, TPC Sawgrass, and we're gonna see, can we, right here, right now, one shot, winner take all, beat Grant Horvat? In the playoff, he was like 15 feet left. So let's just pretend for some miracle we made it to the playoff. Here we go. We're in there. Can we do it? I'm a little nervous now. Oh, I hit it good. It's right at it, I think. A little left. Come down the hill. Come down the hill. Come back. Come on. Oh. Well, it looks like Mr. Horvat got it closer than we did, but I'll say those Tacomo irons, there's something to check out, I've got to say. So I'm glad we did this little video for you guys. Thumbs up, Tacomo. Great job, Grant. I like these things. They might have to go in my bag. Hope this helps. See you guys soon. Peace.